Hello, hello! Wow, hi Sam, and hello Darian Might Draw. Thank you so much for following. Welcome everybody, welcome. Just gonna turn down the music a bit, because otherwise it'll be way too loud. Hi guys! Oh man, I've been wanting to stream a lot more often. I've been wanting to stream generally a lot more often, and I have not had the time. Hiya Lemonade, hiya Zimmerzizzle, welcome everyone. Hello, hello, ahoy! 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 Aloha. Welcome. It's I've been wanting to stream far more often, but this has been a very busy week, which also means not a lot of animatic work has been done, but I'll show you the progress that has actually been, well, not actually the drawings themselves, but I'll show you on the progress bar. Howdy Darian, nice to have you in chat. Welcome. That reminds me, I'm just gonna let the I'll let the YouTubes know, although community posts are very unpredictable, but there we go. Community post shared. Righty-ho. So, today, let's maybe go back to the previous stream. If we go over to the iPad mirror. Previous stream, we did 3 whole drawings. So we did this one of Big B looking at his reflection. When will my reflection show? Yeah. And then also the following frames afterwards, because it didn't take too long actually. But you know what, guys? I'm really happy about this, and I want to show you this because it's going into spoiler territory. I'm gonna have to hide my screen for a little bit. No audio at the moment. Phone is charging, but excited to be here. Well, hello, General, even though you can't see me or can't hear me. But I'm excited to show you guys this. I was talking about how I was putting off designing the warden forever, and literally just before the stream, like an hour or two before the stream, I was like, you know what, I will draw the warden drawing. Are you guys ready to see it? I'm quite happy with how it's worked out. Here it is. Here's the warden drawing. There we go. I've just recently done this. Oh, that was dangerous. I did not decide on the Cookie Monster. I decided on just, we have plain old warden. It's really tricky to get him to look scary, because honestly, he just looks like he needs a cuddle. He looks really cute and cuddly. Not Cookie Monster, I'm afraid, no. We found out, thank you, Darian. We found out that on a stream, apparently that Skulk tastes like cookies. Aloha, Beamy. So that's why we were talking about maybe making the warden the Cookie Monster. But no, this is what I decided on. I did not. It would have been a really weird in-joke to have for the final animatic. But yeah, I finally finished the warden drawing. And I'm wondering whether to make this the thumbnail. I'll have to figure it out. It kind of looks like got long bangs, therefore can't see. Yeah. So that was a big weight off my back, because it was one of those ones where it needs attention. It desperately needs attention, the drawing. I've got, for anyone wondering on how much progress we have, this is the progress. Total frames 90, 100%, don't have to touch them anymore. Finished frames, 32. So there's actually quite a lot of frames there. Otherwise, attention needed is 4, and attention needed is basically ones where I still have to design the mobs. Wouldn't have thought that, seaweed are a good one. Seaweed's a good, it kind of does remind you of seaweed. Yeah. That is a lot of progress, yeah. So, the warden, for instance, the warden drawing was an attention needed drawing, right? So I've knocked that off the list, but for instance, the attention needed ones are I have to draw a wolf, I have to draw a couple of pillagers, and a panda, actually, I think. Yeah. So that still needs to be done. And otherwise, all the other frames have been coloured. Final details, 7. This one is the interlude scene. And I still need to kind of figure out the logistics of that, because I want it to be one flowing... Yeah, so one kind of... Tilt? We got tilt. Fashion? What? Are you misreading some of my... I've got terrible Mr. Lemonade Man, your keyboard. Sorry if you can't read my my writing, but the final detail ones, those are the interlude ones where I still have to have like the connection. Thanks, Lemon. Yeah, thanks for your contribution. Still have to like have the connection between the soulbounds. I've done like what are they called, silhouettes for them, like typical silhouettes. So yeah, that's the progress so far. I'm powering on. So, going back to the previous, or to the drawing that we're doing today. The drawing that we're doing today, classic lemon nonsense. Yeah, I've got to try and just. I don't know if it's supposed to make sense. No idea, honestly. But here we are. We have the final frame of the animatic that we're going to draw today. The very last frame, Tilly Death Do Us Part, where Scott blows himself up, and you can kind of just see the silhouettes here. In the previous drawing, you'll see basically this is one of two drawings, right? So he's basically, the end is Scott holding Cleo, and then he's got like a TNT stick in his hand. And Pearl realizes what he's doing and goes to reach out, but then it goes boom, and it lights them in in just darkness. So their silhouette. My imagination of the scene. Thank you very much. So yeah, I was too lazy to color out the dudes off in this second frame, so they're just silhouettes. But basically, we want to do a explosion today. We're gonna draw an explosion. Yeah, so like the previous drawings we've done, there's a bit of arson and and now we're doing a bit of explosion. You know how it is in these life games. And I basically just copy pasted a picture from one of my previous drawings, just as a reference that I can, reference. If anyone recognizes this, 10 points to you. More fire. Yes, we like fire here. 10 points to you if you recognize this drawing. Some of you were there, I think. But yeah, we're going to do that. I need to tango on the moon. Exactly. I'm going to start out with maybe giving the background kind of a color. Tango blowing up. Exactly. Can reach out, let's go farther and be invested in far and engage, be far and just, dude. It's just common sense. It's not common. I don't make sense. You don't make sense. Dude. I was hoping, because there was some words that I understood there, that you were speaking something sensual, but obviously not. So basically this background is, I'm just going to copy paste this onto the previous frames, or where it's one scene. So yeah, I'll info, I don't know. Lemonade, you're confusing me. So yeah, it's a question of, I wanted to go into the purple here, but I also want it to be nighttime. I lost it. Blink twice. I kind of wanted to go into the purple. I think I am. I basically drew like the entire 3. What does 3 mean? I basically drew the entire or added like the entire backgrounds to the scene, just so I can get a feel for all the different colours. Pardon me, I just had to burp there. So like all the different, so I could get a feel for what colours I'm using. If I'm using like good job, yeah. If I'm using or not using a colour at all, or if too many of them, I don't know, are like blue, because we've got a blue sky, and we've got a good transition, so to say, so that we have plenty of different colours. And it's important to me that we have a different colour for every change of scene, but we kind of keep that colour consistent during the scene so that you can kind of still understand what's going on, because there's a lot of changes of scenes here. So yeah, I might make this a little more saturated, because it's going to be quite a saturated piece with the explosion, obviously. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I edit it, because I don't quite know that bit yet. Whether I have like the explosion coming out, or it's just a cut from no explosion to half through with this way explosion, and the explosion just kind of gets bigger. I don't know. We'll find out. Figure it out. I've dragged a couple of the finished drawings that I've done so far. I've dragged into the editing program just to kind of get a feel for it, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I haven't done any like proper editing yet. No moving around of any layers and stuff. Just kind of placing them at the right space in the song. Mainly because my headphones ran out of charge, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. That was yeah. I started editing basically. It takes a long time to get like the files over, because every file is like multiple layers. So this one would probably be like 3 layers, where you've got Cleo and Scott on 1 layer, and we've got the background, or maybe even 4 layers. But yeah. So we'll kind of have Scott being on a hill. Lemonade, you're really distracting. Could you maybe be a little bit more consistent, my dude? Be a little more, no, not consistent, understandable, I guess. It's getting a little bit irritating. So yeah, I do definitely want, you think about it, I don't know. I'm not wanting Pearl to get lost in the shadow. I also want like the main light to come from. Yeah, I want it to be fairly dark around them. So we'll leave it at that for now. I might edit the background depending on how the other frames have a need for the background, so to say. But yeah. So let's look at this reference then. It's got a lot of, I think I started out, I basically also looked at the speed paint that I did and uploaded to the Everin channel, which was quite helpful actually. I basically started out with like the shapes get the silhouette of the explosion, I guess, with dark shapes. And then I kind of get the more precise shapes with a very saturated orange, and then go with the highlights everywhere. So basically we're going to do that. Into my home chant. I wonder if you're just doing the predictive texting that we were talking about in the Discord a couple of days ago. So I kind of like the idea of it being quite reddish. Kind of like that. I might have to like, remove Scott from the equation here. I can see where it's coming from, but like their silhouettes are probably gonna be in the way. Right. Let's see. Let's get the shapes. You are on your way home. Good for you, Lemon. Bum, 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 and be able to... Cool. Okay. Is this online on the Pearl SMP? Blood explosion. That's not what I'm going for. Hold on. I'll change it then a bit. I'll make it a bit more purple. Fine. I'm not looking for a blood explosion. Oof, we're not going that graphic. Although, admittedly, guys, we're going pretty graphic in this animatic. There's literally a frame of when Jimmy's killed by the Enderman. I've got that as a frame, right? And it's like it's cherry juice, tomato juice, ketchup. It's ketchup. Basically, like I wasn't sure how I wanted the Enderman to be murdering Jimmy. So I thought, you know what would be fun for the kids? Is literally having the Enderman strangling Jimmy. He's holding him up by the neck. He's strangling him. I feel like, that's a weird little groan. I don't know. So yeah, it's a little bit dark. But you can mainly only see the silhouettes. I'm wondering if I'm going too far, I'm gonna be honest. I think like the warnings will have to have like graphic descriptions of, or visual descriptions of death, or graphic visuals of death, whatever the warning is. But yeah. You like it? Cool. The only one to save us from the gore. Yeah. So I mean, it's not like there's even blood in that frame. Tell you what, guys, it's a frame that I finished today, by the way. I finished that frame today. I'm gonna show you guys the frame and kind of get your input on it, because part of me was like, is this too graphic? Is this too much? This is the frame. Is this like the one on a creepy beat up? He was really flipping creepy. I mean, I was creeped out having to draw him. Do we think... Yeah, more spoilers. We're very spoiler heavy today, aren't we? It's just because I'm hyped because I got so much done today. Is this too much? Is this too much? Is there blood? No, there's tears. Those are tears. That's tears. Maybe it's too thick for tears. Maybe I should get rid of the tears. If you think that looks like blood. Does it look like blood? Because that's maybe a bit much blood coming out the eyes. Goopy? Well, I was just, I wasn't really honestly paying that much attention to it. He's got red eyes because he's a red life. I wasn't paying that much attention to how much, because honestly, creepy Enderman? Yes, Enderman creepy. What if we do it just like that? And then maybe we get rid of... Just make it very discreet. But there it is. Goo from brain kind of wonderful. I do not want it to be that graphic. Is that good? Is that good? Is there a tree in the shot? Not in this shot. Oh, good point. There should be a tree, but I wanted the background to be very clear. That's better. Okay, good. I wanted the background to be very empty, because the next frame is also a very simple shot. And I wanted there to be all the parallels between those shots. Let's just get a little bit of tear. That's too goopy again, isn't it? I was never very good at tears. I don't understand how to draw them. So yeah, the background had to stay very simple so that it could have a visual similarities. What's your Boogie Pearl reference? No, I'm not. Hello, very noisy plane flying over. I don't think there's really any space for any Watcher references in this. Because Martin didn't really do any lore to it, and like with Martin, it just lended itself perfectly to that kind of stuff. Back onto this one. I feel like this needs to be darker. Can't like that. Did I even do any difference there? I did. Yeah, and that kind of lended itself to it, and plus, like, the boogeyman is such an easy way to kind of show that like there's someone has their hands in the games. Maybe like the Watchers are shown through the way that people are connected. There's not really going to be a Watcher symbol. I haven't really planned to add in a Watcher symbol yet. Okay. Happy with that shape. I think with all the like bits flying away, I'll do that afterwards. We're just going to have like the very solid explosion for now. I'll do this on multiple layers because I have the space. Let's get some real saturated orange in here. Yeah, we like ourselves some saturated orange. Let's get that brush. There we go. Do we go for this? Let's get Scott in there again. So that's where the... It's so hard to see now. So that's kind of where the spark will be. Well, not the sparkle. It's a full-on explosion now, and it'll also be coming at the low bottom side. The not just the top kind of thing. I don't actually. I've never seen a dynamite explode, but I expect it kind of goes like that. I don't know. But we'll kind of have like it's flying away there. Am I editing the song in any way? the instrumental potentially. I still haven't figured out like the timings on the instrumental part. I might cut the very long instrumental part in half. If you guys are, by the way, if you guys are wondering what animatic we're doing it to, what song we're doing it to, is the cover by Cammy Cat cover of Running Up That Hill from Kate Bush. That's the song we're doing it to. And I might, it's got like a really weird, not really weird, really long instrumental after the bridge. It's like 20 beats long. And in that beat is where we've got like the silhouettes that I'm doing. So depending on how long I show the silhouettes for, I might cut it, I might not. Honestly, I was going into the animatic originally, thinking, oh, I'll probably just like do half of it, or I'll cut the like the final repeats of the chorus and all that. Repeating of the chorus, because the chorus is at the end is repeated like 3 times. So I thought, oh, I'll cut that probably, and I'll cut that, and that'll be fine, and yeah. But no, I'm using it all, doing it all. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, that's why we've equated to 90 frames in the animatic. That's how that's happened. So many frames. I'm thinking like, so, I should really like figure out explosions, honestly, on how exactly I usually do explosions. And I should grab IRL reference pictures for this guy. Maybe. But will IRL reference pictures help? Because it's a very stylized explosion. Oh, hello. Open a tab on my phone. Have some Among Us stream replays from the Impulse gang. Right, explosion. Let's see. So yeah, actually in a lot of explosions that I see here, it is if it goes toward outwards, it's darker. Like the more the center of it is more light. So I might actually go back on what I've just done. Like we want the more central bits to be brighter. Hello? What's just happened? What did there we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good explosion reference. I've got it on my phone. And maybe more towards the outside it goes darker. Like from the smoke and stuff. Probably have another smoke layer, I guess. So that's good to already figured out with just one reference picture. So we'll have Scott in the middle there. We do still need a bit of an explosion bit. There you go. Sparkle that killed Scott. What's the sparkle that killed Scott? I mean, the explosion's a bit of a sparkle, eh? So, we had... And then I think we added another layer and we kind of bloomed that bit. We do love our blooms here. I'll kind of have this coming out from the middle, I think. So like I said, lighter in the middle. Sort of like that. Honestly, don't know what I'm doing. Never do. We should have like a bingo card for a Katie stream, and I don't know what I'm doing should definitely be high up on that list. It's kind of like it's coming out from the center. It's all a bit still very contained in this one shape. We'll make it messier in a bit. Katie bingo, yeah. I think we've got enough like little references to fill out a bingo sheet for a stream. A chug would definitely be part of that. Maybe a ukulele interlude. Yeah. We'll definitely need some blooming on this because right now it looks a bit dull. It's a little bit boring. Plus the bloom will also like add a bit of a, oh, well, it's, as it says, it'll add a bit of a glow, but also like surrounding area. There we go. Am I too... I do sometimes wonder if I'm too reliant on bloom. Or if I bloom the thing a bit. It's a blur, not a bloom. It's very good, guys. It's so good. Now... Game Hollow Knight, the Shriek ability. I've never played Hollow Knight. Never really interested me. I might lower the saturation of this because this is... Gosh. Yeah, that's already better. I might just do a bit of a Gaussian blur on some of the... I don't know. Maybe I'll just mush it a bit. Smudge. It's all kind of too clean at the moment. I don't know why this brush isn't working very well. Got weird textures going on, but that's fine. If we pull it more towards the inside. It sometimes puts me off with like, this is a, I don't know if this is visible. It's not really. But if you zoom out to a certain distance, if you've used this brush as a smudge tool, you get like a pop art kind of effect where you just have all these dots everywhere. And I don't know where it comes from or why it's there. Maybe it's something it's weird in my brush settings or should be notified to Procreate about, I guess. That reminds you from the infection. This is Hollow Knight now. Alright. That's fine. It's fine with me. Can't unsee. We're going to make it a bit messy now. There'll be like all sorts of stuff flying around. And I don't want it to be... Now, do you see that now? You guys see that, right? You guys see that dot pattern? Yeah, that's very visible on stream. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. It doesn't look like that in the final drawing, and as soon as I zoom in, it's gone. It's really weird. It's like only at certain distances. So it's so strange. Right. Now the question is, do we care about the fact that this is a way too bigger explosion? Or it's kind of slightly... Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? It's kind of slightly off-center to where Scott had it. Or wanted it. Flaw in the rendering system? Maybe. It's not a problem when it comes around to... No, it's an empty layer. Good. It's not a problem when I like save the file. There it is again. It's just a bit weird and irritating. So let's add a bit of... with this brush, add a bit more glow. Just a bit. This is going to be one of those things where I could spend hours on this explosion, just like refining it, but I'll have to just draw the line somewhere. Is it me, or do like some of these shapes remind me of red pandas, like that one? Kind of like a red panda. So there's an ear. Wow. There's an ear. There's an ear. There's like the cheek munchkin cheekies. I don't know. It could be the tail coming out the top. I don't know. Explosions full of red pandas. And the other ones that are kind of more distorted are screaming red pandas because they're being tortured because they're exploding. Yeah, that went dark. Honestly don't know why I went there. Do we want some like pure white in this? I don't like the yellow. I do like the white. I'll merge this down. Right, I'm going to do some like debris flying around. I wonder if there's just too many like bubbles, bulb thingies, explosion circles. really it should kind of only be... Really, it should kind of only be filled with red pandas. Yes, exactly. To recap, that is exactly what it is. I feel like it's too many bubbles. I feel like we should try this again. And it doesn't feel like it's coming from one central source. Right, I'm going to try this again. Sometimes you just gotta delete and go again. Because this one's different to any others that I've done. This one is actually coming from something that is out and visible. From here. So really... You're making a bingo. Please put ideas in chat. Zimmer the MVP. Chug is definitely on that list. Musical interlude. But I don't want it to just all be kind of... did I delete those? I did delete those. I probably shouldn't. Or maybe me complaining about the hydrating. That could be one. It kind of feels like a flower. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Using bloom. Extreme traditions kind of, yeah. I'm a lot happier with this shaping, actually. I'm a lot happier. Because it feels a little more coherent. Or just like random. Hi, Ellie. What did you miss? Explosion. Also, warden design. We had a warden design. I have to check back on the WOD. A WOD? WOD. On the VOD for that. I've finally designed the warden. You know what I should probably do? Which I should have done, like, as the first thing. Is maybe to have Scott and Cleo not floating in midair, but just to, like, give them a ledge to sit on. That might have been an idea. Yeah, hold on. Let's just have a proper look at Scott here. I need this to be... What do I do? I can add. So I can kind of see his knees. Yeah, he's kneeling down on that thing. Fine. Oh, and Zimmer's making a bingo card for the stream. Now that we have that, this explosion is actually too small. Funnily enough. Or it gets cut off too much. Let me think. My warden does not look like cookies, but sure, he can taste like cookies. We've already had that question. Like, one of the first questions when I announced I'd finished the warden design was like, does he look like the Cookie Monster? I'm like, I'm afraid to disappoint you guys. He does not. He does not look like the Cookie Monster. But he still looks kind of cute, I'm gonna be honest. No cookie. Yeah, I'm sorry, my dude. Right. I always have this problem with fire as well. I always feel like this should be see-through. Like explosions and fire, they should be semi see-through. But they're not really. Let's add another layer and then we'll do a bit of kind of debris flying away. Definitely want some like flying down there. Some like surrounding explosion. I don't want it all coming from the whatchamacallit, the source of explosion, I guess. That kind of would make sense, I guess. It would make it look more like a flower. I'm kind of like, I'm not a fan of the dead space down here, so I'm just trying to fill that with something. Shouldn't ours shine that fast? Fair. I get you on that, my dude. But it's kind of like an artistic choice that I kind of want like these rings going around the explosion. If this is what you mean. I like the idea of like the rings going, or like rings going down the explosion. It's like almost something's being torn apart. Top ones. Yeah, like these ones. Because I don't know, it's something that I've always done with explosions, kind of like had some of them ring around. And maybe it is kind of like that all these, oh, I should probably do it on this layer. That all these kind of arches here, I've never really thought about it, I'm going to be honest. Maybe all these arches here, like part of the explosion, they're kind of like going out. And the stuff that arches quickly is just kind of like a continuation of that explosion. Like early part of the explosion, I guess. You can put it in the Discord. Should we have a quick peek in the Discord to see if to look at Zimmer's bingo card? I'm actually quite curious. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, you posted it yet? Oh, we're waiting. It's not there yet. I'm guessing it'll be in general. Yeah, I'll wait until you said that you've put it in the Discord. So basically, yeah, like these debris thingies. They're more like debris flying about, and I could maybe like put like little dots and stuff at the end. But the circles, it's in. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Discord. Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum. So we have bloom, bloom, bloom. Chat can't spell. Yes, that is very... Oh no, I'll go from the top. Conversation of food. Ran out of layers. True. BRB, definitely. Clearly void eye. Oh, void eyes, of course. Chat pressuring me to do something. Creepy layer of the drawing. Hold on, this isn't completely visible. But like the bottom there says creepy layer of drawing. Oh. Scuffed anything? Yeah. Chug, aloha. Complaining about chug? Wow. I think the chug and the complaining about chug could maybe be one. Or maybe complaining about hydrates. But that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome, Zimmer. We'll add to it as time goes on. Right. Now with this one, I might just clipping mask it a bit. Because I do want to have this to be shaded as well. And I think this layer I will bloom. Bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Ah, da, 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 da. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? I like that already. I should have maybe left it on the... I'll leave it on that one. What if I... Yeah, duplicating it won't do much. Right, what if I duplicate this layer? No. Won't make a difference. Anyway, let's add some of the highlights now, like the third part to it. To this layer. I don't know how saturated I want it, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's an explosion. It probably needs to be very saturated. Extreme bingo. Bingo stream. You guys do what you want. You could bingo this one if you want. What happens if we get a bingo? Like a full-on bingo winner. Does something have to happen if we get a filled out bingo card? Yeah. I need to get rid of Scott again. You're in the way. Always in the way, Scott and Cleo. Gosh. Ah, he's in the way again. And his head's chopped off. Ah! There he is. Pretend, yeah. Give him points. Well, I think everyone will kind of get it kind of together if they're playing. I guess you need to be paying attention for it. Oh, I need to sneeze, but it's really tricky to sneeze. It's really frustrating right now. We could do it. We could do a point. Actually, I don't know the command on how to give points. Hold on. I'm Googling this now because I always forget to Google it. Twitch. Gift. Viewers. Points. Channel point not for viewers, for creators. Oh, this is a long article. I know to set it up, I know how to add stuff. Nope. Don't really see anything right now. I might look into it later. It's probably a command. Do whatever chat says for 2 minutes. That's dangerous. We could have a free ukulele interlude. Oh, Fungo Bird. Fungo Bird. I've just gotten rid of my reference image, which is bad. There we go. Back to the reference image. Can't turn on aeroplane mode because I am actually in the middle of staring at a reference picture right now. I don't quite like this. Free redeem of the choice we ever called the bingo? Sure. Could do that. I think maybe I'm doing this too detailed. I should make this like a whole bunch bigger. Like a channel points redeem, right? They can kind of choose whatever channel point they redeem they want. I think we could do that. Sounds good. I might have to have like a link to the bingo card. So we could have like a command. Exclamation mark bingo. So that people who aren't in the Discord can play along. And it resets every stream, alright? Resets every stream? We agree on that? Can't unsee the possibility of red pandas ending up in this drawing. Yeah, every stream. Cool. I love all the little games that we play on stream. They're kind of cool. A lot of fun. Ooh, got a birdie sitting on my balcony and looking at me. Hello there, little bird. Red pandas are exploding. They are. And I tell you what, this explosion might get reused in a different frame. I'm gonna be honest. It might get like transformed a little and flipped and stuff, but I might just recycle if that's all right with you guys. I think I've allowed myself. I'm fair, all right to allow myself some shortcuts with this big animatic. If we have enough ideas for a 5x5, then I'd say definitely go for a 5x5. But for now, since there's not enough for a 5x5, we'll just keep it 4x4. As Zimmer said, if you've got any ideas, DM them on, I guess Discord. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll just continue collecting. I guess it also differs from Minecraft, if I do Minecraft streams or just general gaming streams versus drawing streams, because you wouldn't, for instance, have the bloom on the drawing on a gaming stream. But you could have maybe something else. So maybe we could do like a bit of mix some gaming stuff in there. It'll probably be easier when we find the ticks to think of them, if that makes sense. We'll bloom you a bit. We'll bloom you a bit. Yeah, add some MC options. Maybe an MC option is me fanning about the trident with Riptide. I feel like I do that pretty often. Saying how awesome the Riptide trident is. I'm going to duplicate this and then just kind of blur it a bit, but then lower the opacity quite a bit. There we go. You returned with headphones. Hello again. Hello, General. Welcome. Hi, hi. Let's alpha lock you. You know what I haven't thought of is if I ever really make any layers like add or something. Oh, that does make it more shiny. Trident's cool. My avatar in my banner has a trident. My Minecraft avatar. Oh, that does add a bit more glow to it. So I'm just fiddling with layers now. Woo! Dude, that was so pretty purple. I've lost track of everything now. That does give a bit of an aesthetic. It's a bit bright, but it gives a nice aesthetic to the whole drawing. I like the colour. If we go back to normal. Is that normal? We'll just go whoop. Oh, we're on that layer. That's fine. And we go whoop on this layer. Look, it's a pink explosion. Yes. Well, it doesn't look as pink on my screen, actually, on my computer screen. It's pretty pink on my on my iPad. I promise. Right. I feel like this is way too thick. This part here. We'll add some punk. There's a difference. Punk. There is a difference between pink and punk. Oh no, not clipping mask. I have the alpha lock off. I do want to make this a little bit more. It's like pink flowers. It does. And honestly, that's very Scott, that his explosion looks like a flower. Let's go back to this colour so I can add a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just back and forth. Don't know, shading. How shading? There's a reason Dumas chat can't spell on the big out card, yeah. I have also realised that this... I need to definitely make sure that this centre spark is quite the spectacle. So I'll make this small. There's a very big difference to pink and punk, in fact, yes. We want sparks. What can we do? I'm just trying to think if I have any... I've got burning embers that we can throw around anyway. I mean, we'll throw them around explosion general, but not right now. I don't know if there's a... like, if I've got like a spark brush. I've got glimmer. That's like a bit much. It's like a firework. Dudes! If I ever draw a firework, I need to use that. Oh my gosh. Very much got in chat, can't spell what... I'm sure you can imagine what Lemon did early. Flare. Incoherent. Jitter. There we go. There's the spark of the explosion. We should theoretically actually maybe put some white in there because we've got some like massive explosions. Let me just quickly scroll through references. I've just dropped my phone. No, the reference is gone. The reference is gone and it's been replaced by awesome Tango Jimmy fan art. Okay, hold on, let me just save that. Okay, back. My Pinterest is a wonderful place to be. Explosion. Maybe I should write in reference. There we go. See you in a bit, Beamy. Okay, so. Ooh, yo. I look for explosion reference and there's a Dream SMP fan art drawing. It's a really cool drawing. Oh, I need to figure out smoke. Saving it every time that lemon can spell? No. No, there isn't. So there's a lot of like really hot colours, not a lot of white, unless you're doing a very stylized one. Maybe add a little bit of white. But I don't think I'll use any special brushes because I think that'll just look weird. We'll just draw our own. Aloha Void! Hello, hello! I think we'll just do kind of our own spark. Then again, like, would the spark be going at the other end? Oh, you know what? I should probably do this on top of the Scott layer. The Scott and Cleo layer, like above them. Here. So we can also like do the bottom part. I'll also have like heat radiating off it. Get some very saturated orange in there, or red as it turns out to be. Right, I'll make sure to get it like all saturated and then I might be erase some bits later. I love this song. Can you tell? So it's such a hype song. Right. So there's that explosion. Let's it's a good song, yeah, definitely. So let's just kind of have that going out. Because I don't want it to be as... I don't want it to be that thick. It's a thick explosion boy. Can you see it come out from there? But like... I'm going to have to fiddle so much with lighting. I'll save the Golden Girlfriend's got it. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to think right now. This explosion does not make sense. It doesn't make sense, but I really wanted the silhouette aesthetic. And I'm just wondering how much realism am I willing to sacrifice for the aesthetic. This is literally a thought. Sam, you and I are like on a very similar wavelength when it comes to this. I'm just sat here thinking, oh, what do I do? What do I do? 5 more to do a full bingo card. 1 to do with games. But it looks so funny. I'm frustrated by this. Because the fact that we've got like such a big explosion there. It looks like an explosion went off behind Scott. And then the TNT went off. Maybe, I mean, we could totally have that be valid. Dying in a game. I don't die very often. Rip them apart. I don't want it to be that graphic, and I'd have no idea how to draw that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh. Sacrificing realism for aesthetic. I don't really want to draw the explosion again. I'm going to be honest. We'll do some dramatic shading. His hair's kind of being shot out the way. No, I think it's fair. We're going to do the aestheticness. We're here for the aesthetics. You know what I might do? First, though, you're going to have to give me a second. I'm going to copy over the coloured... Phone go brr! Stop going brr, phone! I'm going to copy over the, like, the coloured versions of the characters. Copy And then just insert them in this because it looks like Scott's hair's burning. That's the little particles around his head. Gosh, particles. But we'll definitely have like something that will make sense to that. Paste. You guys are going to just have to give me a moment. Oh, come on. Clipping mask? No, we won't clipping mask it. This is kind of awkward because some of the silhouettes are a little bit different in this one than they were previously. Copy Pearl and paste her. And I'll do Cleo and then we'll be back. Give me a sec, guys. I'm doing this as quickly as I can. Where's Pearl? Oh, where's Pearl? Oh, there it is. There she is. Paste. Then I think that looks pretty consistent with the lineup. Then Cleo, merge down, copy, and from now on we can go back to the thing. And basically every time I go out of the drawing I need to hide it because otherwise you guys will see the rest of the animatic. It's a bit awkward. Right, Cleo, and paste. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like the layer on top of them. I'll multiply it and I'll clipping mask it. Basically make it very dark. So they do still have their distinct different colours. This looks a bit weird, but it's fine. You no longer look like Herobrine. How does one look like Block Person? Clipping mask. No, I can't clipping mask this. This is the problem. Scott's hair was flying about. Okay, so I'm going to have to lower the opacity. And actually, no, I have to get rid of that. And colour in Scott's hair differently. Oopsie. Am I on the right layer? I am not. I need this to be a lot smaller. There we go. We got this. We got this. I was just too lazy to do this earlier because I didn't think I was going to need it, but actually I do. I do need the colours. I do need the colours in the silhouettes. What is that poking out his head there? What kind of line art is that? I'm going to just get rid of the line art. Maybe it's part of his hair. Maybe I was thinking something about the hair. Katie can't read chat. Hermione, not Herobrine. Yeah. Add that to the thing. Oh my gosh, why did I read Herobrine? I just read Hero. Oh, that's real bad. That was real bad. Okay, yeah. Ignore me. I'm fine. I promise. I'm fine. Oof. We'll go to 80% on the opacity for the things. So we can still kind of see the characters. Or maybe we'll go a bit better. Really like Minecraft, we can tell. I don't know, it's where my brain is currently. It's where my brain currently is at. Especially when chatting to you guys, Minecraft is very much a topic. Hermione. I feel really stupid. We haven't had a single hydrate yet. Actually, I'm thirsty. Yeah, I need to hydrate. A reddish hue? Yeah, I think so. First hydrate. Okay. Oh, okay. I will hydrate. I wasn't sure if we were doing a hydrate train, so I waited to hydrate. Yeah, we'll do some overlay stuff when we've... I'm not quite done with the explosion. I'll do a bit more effect stuff on the explosion. And then I'll concentrate on Scott and Cleo. Let me just alpha lock this because there's like a colour in there. I think this is the white that I started off with. It looks real weird. There we go. I didn't think we had a hydrate yet. I don't ever mix up Silk and Fortune picks. No. I'm usually quite careful with that kind of thing. To my knowledge, at least. I don't think I have. I'll have you at 90%. Multiply. Why does... Oh, obviously Pearl looks a lot darker. I what? How do I never mix them up? Because I've only really ever got one in my inventory. Because it takes up like an extra slot, right? And the one that I'm not needing at the moment is in my ender chest. Does that make sense? Because, yeah, that's kind of like how I avoid that, I guess. It always, I'm trying to be very efficient with my inventory space. So like, if I only need one pickaxe, and it's usually the Silk Touch one, the Fortune one is only for when I'm like mining stuff. That series had angst potential, but Double Life especially had the begging to be angstified. Yeah, yeah. Okay, which one the only reason where I need the Fortune one is if I'm mining ores, and it's a case of like I would just use the Silk Touch one when mining, and I'd then Fortune the stuff afterwards, so I don't really need the Fortune one at all. I've lost my train of thought. And gatified. Yes. There's so much potential for thing. Yep, destroying something but your Fortune. Oh dear. I mean, even the lifers, the participants, they lent into the shipping, so I think that's valid. I'm gonna merge these down. I'm gonna merge these down. I might add one more layer just to add a little bit. Yeah, we could go lighter. Just have like some lines, some semblance of some line, I guess. And for a full star, it's awesome. Alrighty, Zemma. See you later. If there's like a link to the picture that I can get, I can make a command. Send it in the chat. I can make an exclamation mark command that we can do. This one looks like a sad creeper. This explosion. Which, ironically, it's not a creeper explosion. Oh well. Yeah, this is a new one. I'm gonna bloom it. No, I'm not gonna bloom it. Maybe make it dark first and then bloom it. Up the saturation though. Because my gosh, what kind of saturation is that? It just looks grey. Right. And then that's yellow, and now we bloom. Bloom. Now it's too saturated. Ah! We shall lower the saturation. That's better. That's where I was going with it. We shall also just slightly Gaussian blur it. There we go. There we go. Squished pandas. Yep. I totally get that aesthetic. Let's alpha lock this and just add some of that. Needs to be more saturated. There we go. What I do also need to do is make this explosion a bit better. I might actually start from scratch, I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. Off the alpha lock. On with like, I should probably build it up like I built up the others. To be fair, that would look better. Still think I'm playing Hollow Knight. I've heard it's quite. I mean, from what I've seen, it feels like quite a creepy game. I've thought about maybe playing it, but I've heard it's A, quite hard. It can be quite hard, and B, it can be quite creepy. And I'm not up for creepy. But the art style is incredibly cute. So, it's not a creepy game. That might be, I don't know, a future game to maybe play on stream at some point. I'm not very good at games. I'm good at Minecraft, or at least I like to think I am. I think the game gets a little creepy. But if I've built up to it. It's one of those, I feel like 95% is just nice. Oh, okay. I feel like it's one of those staple games that I feel like I should have had to like either see a playthrough of it or played it myself. And I haven't even seen a playthrough of it because there's so many, like, the people that I would normally watch playthroughs from, they never really did playthrough of it to my knowledge. So I never really saw it. This is a weird part of the whole thing. Right, let's alpha lock that again. And just go ham on the saturated. Oh no, we should probably just grab it and make it all saturated, more saturated. That's my issue with it at the moment. It's not saturated enough. There we go. So maybe that's a future thing that we can do. Play Hollow Knight a bit out on stream. I should probably combine all these layers down because otherwise I'm just going to be very annoyed at myself later down the line when it comes to copying all these layers over. Let's also add a burning embers layer. We love our burning embers, don't we? Yeah, I think that orange is a fine colour. That kind of thing. We'll make some burning embers over Scott and stuff as well. Scott and Cleo. Be flying towards Pearl a bit. And then you guys know what's coming. The English, you guys know what's coming. Bloom. I'm bloom but dabba-dee dabba die. 112% completion? That doesn't work. In one stream, I don't know if that's going to work in one stream. Hello! It's called Bloom. Ah, bloom but dabba-dee dabba die. But playing some Hollow Knight sounds like a cute endeavour. Feels like a very cute game. From what I've seen. Shall we start with Badu Bada? Yeah. Badu Badi Bada Bada. That's how that song goes. Yep. Oh, let's merge it down. Cool. I might actually add particles to this layer as well. We have 2 layers of particles. Kind of spreads out like I said it would. And we bloom. Bloom. I bloom. I bloom. That's too much. Too much bloom. We overbloomed on the bloom. And I'll just grab this alpha lock it and just add a bit of yellow in there. So why not? The bloom. Something in me just like went blank and I wanted to do a parody of The Crown. Jimmy holds the crown, but it's only it's the bloom. Scott gets the bloom. I don't know. I don't know. That idea started and ended when I couldn't think of lyrics. I need to watch Lizzie's Empire's musical again. It was very good. I've been trying to do parts of the bloom that I can't even bloom. I can't bloom what I'm trying to bloom. Right. It feels a lot like a firework. The TNT, let's be honest. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start highlighting the peeps. It's not going to help that I have that on that brush. And also, I don't need a brush, I need an eraser for now. Got a real bad eraser for this. So basically, I'm just going to rim light all of them. I don't really want a lot of their colour to come through, if I'm being honest. Like I said, we're kind of going into the Scott gets the bloom, yeah. The boom? Oh, Scott gets the boom. He does. He does get the boom. Dead Cleo. I love how the fact that Cleo's dead body has like no injuries. I only realised this afterwards. I guess she fell to her death, but there's not even any blood there. I've got much more like graphic deaths. She just looks like, although, hey, maybe we have an actual theory with this. Because Cleo's a zombie, she can't bleed, and that's why she doesn't have any blood. TNT feels like fireworks with a creeper face, and he's holding dynamite plus added bloom. Yep, that's good description. So she's a corpse all the time. Yeah, so she gets all these injuries, but she doesn't look any worse for wear. I like that. I like that. Wait a minute. What? Have I been drawing this whole time? I meant to be erasing. I wanted to be erasing. I don't know when that happened. I'm gonna be honest. Sure, whatever. Let's clipping mask. What is up with my voice suddenly? Hold on. Warrants a hydrate. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. No idea at all. Why can't you erase it? You had one job. You had one job. Couldn't even do that properly. Oh, well done. Add. Right, we're going to do a... I'm trying to draw with the eraser now. What is up? Let's get that really hot orange there. That is, I feel like, going to be the best colour to outline these guys with. And I feel like we should do an overlay layer. Yeah, I think it's just kind of normal. Just choked a little. Why? You okay? Is this something I did? Something I said. What is that? Is that his foot? I guess it is. Scuffed foot. We are going to do this. Who needs to know that he has a second foot? Not me. Eating chips and you made me laugh. I'm sorry. Oh, I want chips now. I really want chips now. Right, what I'm thinking of maybe now doing is an overlay layer. Clipping mask. And just have them, like, I can't remember who said it, but someone said like a red hue over them. Would look pretty cool. And that's only really visible on the... wherever the multiply isn't. Yeah, that doesn't look too great either. Look at your own artwork, like, what is this meant to be? Ah, yes, scuffed. I feel ya. I feel ya. I think I brushed my hair properly today. I keep pulling knots out of it. Now, at the same time, I don't want these two to be mixed in with the explosion. I still want them to be visible, like, distinctly visible. Distinguish between them. But I think that'll be helped by having a... Hello? I think that'd be helped by having... by colouring in the line art with, like, light colours. Right, we're going to erase this time properly. Thank you. Why are you struggling? Are we low on layers? I wouldn't be surprised if we were. Oh wait, how many? No, we haven't used that many layers. Oh, I guess we can get rid of a lot of the sketch layers. Let's get rid of that. And we've got quite a few layers for the explosion, I guess. Fire. Yes, we like fire. Scott is just accepting his fate. Theoretically, like, all around his little particle things, he should be... This shouldn't be too dark. So kind of like all around here. Don't know how that'll look. Potchamp the arsonist. Hello, Potchamp. That could be on the... It's a bit of a recent one, but that could also kind of go onto the bingo list. I feel like Potchamp makes an appearance every day. I feel like we need to set something up on the Pearl SMP where we have to make sacrifices to the Potchamp so that he doesn't burn down our bases. Right. Do we... How far do we go? Highlight his lip, maybe? His nose. His eyelid, maybe? I don't really want too much detail. Hold on, like I said... We love Potchamp. Yes, we do. We should probably concentrate on just keeping this as a silhouette. So, next would be, what's this? Select. Layer empty. Well, perfect. We shall clipping mask and add. We do also need clipping mask this one, otherwise that won't help us with anyway. Gonna make you make sacrifice. I haven't actually seen the portal yet. I haven't actually been in that part of the server for a long time. So I've just been hanging around my base. So it's gonna be, I haven't even seen it before. Void Eyes cult? Yeah. So many cults. All the cults. Now how come... Oh, I guess Cleo's got red hair anyway, so she didn't really have the same effect as of the red highlight as Scott did. Let's just do a little bit of highlighting on him as well. I'm guessing she is your cat, Void. Did I miss the first thing about the cat? Ooh, 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 ooh. I need that brush. Finally caught a stream. What song am I using? I'm using Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, but I'm doing a cover. I'm doing a cover version that is sung by Cammy Cat. So yeah, well, I'm looking for... I've listened to this song so many times now, but I'm like, ugh. But I'm still very hyped. Still very hyped. It's actually gotten to the point, I've told the story many times before, I'm pretty sure, but I wasn't a massive fan of the original song. But I'm getting to the point where I'm slowly starting to prefer the original song to the cover that I've chosen. But that's not going to change my mind on actually doing it onto the cover. Cutie! Oh my gosh, yeah, cutie! Aww. Porcelain is growing, yes. I'll hop on the Pearl SMP again soon for a stream, I guess. But I'm honestly just focused on the animatic right now. Hello? Oh, that's his leg. Sure we can highlight his shoe. And his knee, I guess. The problem with this is that Cleo's kind of in the way. Cutie. That's what you were thinking? It's cute. It is cute. Also like his arm there. So sort of like that. Back to the highlighting. Woo! Zoomed in really there. No? Well, no, we're still on the array, so that's fine. And then kind of the knees, although this doesn't really work. I'll have to fiddle with it when it comes to line art colouring. But first we'll do pearl, I'd say. Let's do a bit of pearlio. You know what would make it seem better if Scott's head was detached from his body from the explosion. No, Sam. Ow! Just knocked my knee on the table in protest. No, that's a bit too much. I kind of keep in mind that a lot of kids watch these series. And they might be finding these animatics not going to make it that gory. I draw the line with Jimmy being strangled by an Enderman. That's where I draw the line. You don't get any more gory than that. Plus, I don't really enjoy that kind of gore myself. It's not something that I find appealing. I mean, I guess people don't find it appealing, but like, there's some sort of appeal to it. Otherwise, people wouldn't. There wouldn't be content out there like it, I guess. But it's just, not that I get squeamish. It's just I take the view of I don't need to consume this. This makes me uncomfortable, so I won't. No fun. Sorry. If you ever want to do an animatic, you can make it as gory as you want. I just have no idea where Pearl... Okay, right, that's her cloak. I can barely see where all the lines go through. I feel like it'll be easier for me to tell on this computer screen. But there's a slight delay, so it's really hard to draw with reference to this PC screen. Same? Yes? Yes. No, Ellie. Yeah. It's just, I mean... I had a problem, I don't know if you guys have watched Doctor Strange, the newest film, Into the Multiverse of Madness, whatever it was called. Let me sit down again properly. But that was too graphic for me. I didn't need it. I didn't know that it was actually considered to be like Marvel's first try at a thriller before I watched it. Multiverse of Madness. I didn't enjoy the gore for it. I thought it was quite unnecessary. But like if that's where they're going for it, then that's fine. And if that's how, if you haven't watched it, if you're a lot like me, Void, in that sense, then it might not be worth watching it. I'm going to be honest, because yeah, it's got a lot of unnecessarily gory scenes, and I was like, why do this? It doesn't add to the story. But many people disagreed with me. Many people thought it was amazing. Right, I need to up the opacity, lower the opacity on this because I have no idea where Pearl's contour lines are. America Chavez is good. Yeah, I guess I wasn't completely convinced by her character. But yeah, it's just. If Doctor Strange movies, I like Doctor Strange a lot as a Marvel character. I love Benedict Cumberbatch, but if Doctor Strange movies continue like that, I probably won't watch them. I started talking about Marvel, there's no going back. Alright. In that case, I will elaborate on my opinion. Like I said, I didn't go into it knowing that it was going to be a bit more graphic, so I was quite shocked. But I went and watched it with my dad and my brother, and all three of us were like, what was that? What did we just watch? So, yeah. Oh, come on. Have I just been colouring in? I don't want to colour in. I want to erase. I don't want it to be yellow. Oh, for flip's sake. Right, let's try this again. How do I... Let's skipping mask this. And then I'll just get rid of all that progress that I've just done. Yep. That's how we do it. The Eyeball of Death didn't even bother me. Spoilers for the film, by the way. The Eyeball of Death didn't bother me. It was like the parts later where it was like... not Captain Marvel, what's her name? Scarlet Witch walking on glass, like things of glass. Zombie Wonder felt unnecessary. Zombie Doctor Strange felt very unnecessary. Yeah. I guess we're kind of talking about the same thing, where Zombie Wonder kind of stepping on the glass and the way she moved, and yeah. And just kind of like all the more graphic depictions of violence. It was very similar for me when I started watching Logan a couple of years back. I didn't watch it in the cinema, so I could stop whenever. But like, there was just so much swearing and there was so much violence, and I was like, I don't enjoy this. I like superhero films, but this is not nice. I'm gonna go. Oh, whoa. I don't... Oh, I just need to think about what I'm doing. Hold on, I was just about to go all around her silhouette, even though the light is only coming from the front. Goodness me. Zombie Doctor Strange needed to set him up for America. Yeah, they could have done a different story ploy. It was... Didn't like that storyline. Didn't like the general storyline. It was very messy. I'm not a fan... Hot topic here. I'm not a fan of the concept of the multiverse. It makes everything characters do meaningless because there's a multiverse where that didn't happen, or there's a multiverse where other stuff happened. And the new Thor movie was amazing. I loved that. That was so good. But I'll talk about that later, but right now, like with the concept of the multiverse, either they're like working on our nostalgia with bringing characters like the different Spider-Mans like the older Spider-Mans, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which was amazing, by the way. I loved that. And I feel like that's where they should have stopped. They should have stopped doing that kind of nostalgia trip with Spider-Man, because they did the same with, they did the same in Doctor Strange, where it was like, oh my gosh, we have the cameo from Captain Carter, and we have the nostalgia hit with Charles Xavier being played by Patrick Stewart. And, oh look, we're going to murder them all. We're going to murder all of the Illuminati, this incredibly powerful force. And it makes no difference, because that's fine, because we're in a multiverse. And that multiverse is not our multiverse, and we don't care what happens in that multiverse. So we can murder whoever we want and have no repercussions on the death. Break the multiverse, things go downhill. Yeah. Marvel explored the universe and got bored, so they moved to the multiverse. Well, yeah. True. It just doesn't really... It doesn't feel like there's any risk or reward, if that makes sense. Like, all characters' deaths are meaningless because you could just grab one of the characters, or their counterparts from the multiverse. And I find it really important to make characters' death meaningful. Like, every single death, as soon as you have a character with a name, their death should be meaningful, right? Their death should drive the story forward, and I feel like the massacre of the Illuminati just was unnecessary. And it just shows very well how murder-friendly Marvel has become. Because, like, all the deaths in Endgame, they meant something. Infinity War was a bit of a shock, and I thought as well that was a bit cheap that they just killed everyone and brought them back. But all the deaths in Endgame, they meant something. They sacrificed themselves for something. We had time to mourn them. We had time to process their death. But, yeah. Just killing off characters 10 minutes after they first appeared on screen. And you name them, and there's so much behind these characters. Like Charles Xavier, iconic. I don't know. Felt like how she was there. It feels cheap. I'm a great advocate in making deaths meaningful. Deaths should be meaningful. And I'm not saying don't kill characters. I'm saying make it more meaningful. But about Thor Ragnarok, oh my gosh! If you haven't seen it, go see it. I don't know if it's still in cinemas, but just like hold your ears closed for a bit. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. It was so good. It was like, honestly, after watching Doctor Strange, my faith... I have watched the What If series, and I think they're really cool because they're basically AUs. They're AUs. And there it doesn't really bother me because it's just like a single look into the worlds. Pearl's math is really annoying me here, and that's what kind of like I'm jumping around on right now. I might just leave it. I enjoyed the What If series. I'm just a bit tired of the whole multiverse already, I guess. But I also love the art style of What If. I love the art style of What If. Watch every Marvel movie. Just bad. Well, how do you know that that the Incredible Hulk is bad if you haven't watched it? I know that there'll be a What If season 2. I heard. Thor Ragnarok not Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder. That was the film that came out recently. It kind of restored my hope in the MCU. Because previously, yeah, I was so disappointed with Doctor Strange. I was like, oh gosh, where is this going? I'm sick of the multiverse. I don't really want a multiverse film. And Thor Ragnarok was the saving grace for that. So I'm once again hyped for it. And honestly, so happy that he finally got a semi-happy ending. Because the guy needs a break. Didn't watch Groot episode 1. Other than it was good with humor, yeah. I'll continue watching what the MCU has to offer, but I'm not with as much enthusiasm as I used to. How about that? I was a massive fan. I used to be a massive fan. But, yeah. The multiverse saga is a bit weird for me. I'm looking forward to, really disappointed with She-Hulk. Has it already come out? I thought it comes out. It's not coming out yet. I didn't think it was coming out yet. Oh, I've got an issue with Pearl's. You know what? I might just do this. Because I'm not sure. I don't know what to do with Pearl's thing here, like holding in the silhouette and stuff. I might just give a very light dusting of stuff. Erasing here, yeah. So that she's more visible. And then highlight the edges a bit more like that. Welcome back, BB. Excited for She-Hulk. I think the Incredible Hulk is a cool character. I like Bruce Banner. So I'm looking forward to it in that sense. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, Pearl, why are you so tricky? You know what? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Let's add an overlay layer over everything, like we did with the previous two. But with this one, we won't completely surround them in it. Yeah, same. We won't completely surround Pearl in it. We'll just kind of have it like towards the side. We have the explosion, adding like a red heat there. Much. How about that? Enjoyed Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel was a good bit of fun. I like Miss Marvel a lot. Oh gosh, true, Sam. Good night. You sleep well. I keep forgetting you're in Australia. Oopsie. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone with my mouse. It looks like Pearl's reaching out for this one ember, but we're just going to leave it at that for now. Do 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 do. Right, we just need to now colour in the line art, and then we're good. Yikes, that's a bit cursed. Bingo card scuffed. Yeesh. Let's get rid of that. And get the smaller brush. Cursed yet. Do you think it needs to be warmer? That's good. Might do a bit of orange colouring. Colouring in with like hot orange in a bit. Really cursed. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, let's be honest. Let's be completely true to ourselves here. I am not sorry. In the slightest. There we go. And we'll just add a bit of hot orange to it. Because there's some really... Let's never do that again. The amount of times that I've actually already done that accidentally while drawing this animatic. Because I'm usually using like the bigger brush to let's just merge this down so we've got that on one layer. Yeah, I need to keep the layers consistent. Let's get rid of the sketch layer maybe. Image of cursed BB. So many images of cursed things. All the cursed things. We should have a tier list of all the cursed things. Draw Scott a bit red. I'll have it maybe, yeah, outline his legs here. So you can kind of see where he's sitting. We're just merging with the ground. So slightly. Just kind of allude to the fact that he has knees. Cursed tier list. Everyone's going to want to watch that, eh? We want a tier list of all the times we went, ew, never again. Never want to see that again. I want to keep him like separate from the background. So yeah, white lineup, it might not be a terrible way to go for. Kind of like that. And then we do Clio, Alpha Lock. We'll start with a red one. Red hot lineup. So I'll merge this background a bit first, but we'll deal with that as it comes to it. And then this one. Kind of adds a bit of a glow to the lineup if I do it like this. Layering it on top of each other like that. I need to have a bit of an idea of where... Okay. Might as well do a little bit of her straps here. Like where her hair goes here as well. Oh, that's Scott's arm! Okay, hold on. I was so confused as to where that lineup was coming from. Oh, we've scuffed it again. Right, let's get rid of that. We need to maybe add that to the thing so we can see what is actually attached. I feel like that's not supposed to be there. Okay, now you're doing Sudoku. Sudoku? I never know. I used to play a lot of Sudoku. It used to be like the thing that I'd play when I was at my nan's. That's the eraser, Katie. We don't want to use the eraser. There we go, really bright. Got noisy neighbours. We've got guests over with a noisy dog. Bye-bye, Starry. Right. Are we finished with this piece? Are we finished with this drawing? I think we might be. I think we might be. I'll tell you what in that case, guys, because that didn't take too long. Might as well. Better than Minesweeper. I don't understand Minesweeper, I understand Sudoku much better. Then we might as well, in that case, draw this one as well. Draw this drawing. More. More. Right, okay. Let's copy some layers over. Guys, give me a second to do that. Copy. More. I think we'll just do this layer because it makes sense to, because it's part of it. But then that'll be it for today. Wow, I've done an awesome job of colouring in that hill. Copy. Wait, all I also need to do is make sure that colour's there. Yep. Cool. And paste. Puppy void eyes. Puppy void eyes. I don't think that's cute. Do. Right, that's the colour of the background. Okay. Hello darkness, my old friend. Basically we just gotta shade the guys. We'll add a bit of a spark on the thingamajigger. We'll connect that to Scott, I think. Merge down his layers. You want to draw a puppy dog with void eyes? Go for it. Let's do a bit of a spark. Cute puppy void eyes. Not quite sure how sparks work. It looks like it's on fire. That's not a spark. That's not a spark. That's like a flame. Hold on. Let's just Google or Pinterest. Spark of flame. Maybe not. Just spark. Let's just write spark. This is such not helpful. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's one of those sparky thingies. Okay. This is what a spark looks like. Boop. Got like lots of little skinny things hopping out of it. How detailed do we want to go with it? I just realised I've been... Frame before death, yes. I'm very detailed on this one. And we'll duplicate it. Merge it down. Let's just alpha lock and make some highlight parts of it. And then you guys know what comes next. Can you guys guess what will come next? I'm sure you guys can. I'm sure you'll be able to guess what comes next. I'm gonna wait to do it before. See if anyone knows the answer. No, yeah, Bloom. Bloom. Right, there's a spark. It looks really weird right now. We'll see if the bloom will make any difference. It's probably too small to be much of a thing. No, actually, that looks pretty cool. That's too much. That's pretty cool. If we duplicate it. That's too much. What if we make it bigger? I feel like it needs to be a bit bigger to warrant so much detail. Bloom! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like that. Okay. Time to do some shading, I guess. Yeah. Switch up my foot. I always have to work my way up to the shading. Honestly, because there's just so much shading that needs to be done. It's kind of a bit tiresome. It's a bit boring, I'm going to be honest. To do it in like so many characters. Like bad layer to do it. Bad brush to do this one. Yeah, it can get kind of tiresome, samey. I'm gonna put on my glove for my hand's sake. There we go. Let's use a big eraser because like around Scott's face especially, have like the light of the I want it to definitely need to be like a lot lighter here in this frame than it is in the next one. So we'll kind of be very liberal on. You know what? We actually let's clear this. We'll do it the other way around. I'll just do like light shading around the areas where the light isn't coming from. Kind of like in a circle around the light. And I'll do more detailed shading in a bit, but first I'll just put that layer on everyone. Clipping mask, multiply. Cleo is keeping her head impressively steady, considering there's no support. Scott is not supporting it with his hand. If she were truly dead, she'd have her head limped back. Like, hold on, let's try and see if we can sketch this. Her head would be like limped back here. She'd have like dead eyes there. Hair sprawled out across the floor. Neck breaking, basically. She's a zombie. Yeah, that would have been a bit of another graphic image. It's a lot cuter when she's just in his arms. Also, I thought it was kind of fair that he showed this care for her after she died. He didn't really see her when the area where she died. It's just Scott this whole time. No. It was hard to see though previously, to be fair. To be completely fair. Don't blame you. They were just shadows. So we'll have Scott kind of merging into the shadows a little. Did I just say Scott? This is Pearl. Hello, Pearl. Yeah, we'll have Pearl kind of merging into the shadows. Something I want to do with Pearl. I want to test out. Actually, I'm going to quickly do that on the previous drawing because otherwise I'll forget. I want her to kind of like to look a bit more manic than everyone else. She needs to look a little bit crazy. So I'm going to colour in her eye. I'm going to colour in her pupil a white. Her pupils are going to be white. Because why not? Whose hair looks like Scott's cloak? That's fair. That's, yeah, I guess. I can kind of get behind that. I mean, Scott doesn't really have a little bit of blood after all that murdering. I don't think Scott did any murdering. Did he even murder anyone? Pearl did a lot of murdering. But she's got bloodshot eyes. There we go. We're back. I'm always terrified that I'm going to exit out of the drawing without hiding it. Spoiling the final part, hello, of the animatic for all you guys. Pearl did a lot of murdering, yeah. So there's not going to have a lot of light on her like Scott. But it's just not that dark out. Not that dark out. It's just a little bit dark. Just an itty little bit. It's bright moon tonight. Bright moon. Bright pearlescent moon. Haha. So I'll go into more detailed shading now. And then we'll do highlights, and then we'll color in the liner, and then that's also this one done. Some frames are just that simple. It's simple. I sound like I said it's impulse. Yeah, it's simple. There we go. How full is my bottle? I can shake for you if you want. There you go. There's your shake. You guys ready to waste your points? That hand doesn't need that much shading, I'm gonna be honest. I guess. That's a little. As in, not a lot of water? No comment. I'll have no comment to that. No comment on how much water is in my bottle. You have to discern from the shake. Depends. How much are you guys willing to waste your points? Depends on that. You have to be nice. You guys don't have to chug every stream, you know. You guys can save your points for other stuff. Do not chug with sparkly water, Ellie. That was a silly mistake. It's not healthy. I do not condone that. I mean, also, like, just generally, you guys don't have to chug with me. I don't condone any massive amounts of chugging. I just do it to I don't know why I do it. Why do I do this? Oh, what? I'm gonna change the hue of the light of the shading to make it a bit more purple, because purple looks better on some like shading characters most of the time. So we're gonna do that. Scat. There we go, and then also clear. Didn't know. Now you do. Please be careful. I don't want to get in trouble for it. Okay, that looks much nicer, doesn't it? Although there is this bit in pearl that is annoying me. Make like a whole dark area. Wear her cloaks over it. And then time to shade Scott. What do you think about the fact that he would have like shading in his hair, but he also has these sparkly things in his hair? Make things trickier. I never coloured in his eyebrow. Yeesh. Eyebrow has not been coloured in. Though, even if it had been, it wasn't very visible. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see the eyebrow. I will hydrate myself quickly. I tell you what, guys, it's been a real nightmare shading Cleo's hair recently. It's not. Oh, I didn't get that. Where did the colour go? Where did my colour go? I'll grab from Pearl actually. A lot more heavy-handed. There we go. It's so painful to do with all the different. Void has 10k. I wonder what Void's going to use that 10k on. Ooh, didn't think we were going to get a thingamajig of this stream. I actually am not prepared. I don't have my ukulele out. I'm going to wait for it to. Let's go. Let's go. Are we ready? Are we going for it? We have a very special 10k channel redemption. Ooh, hello. You all safe? Don't want to use it yet? That's completely fair. No drum rolls yet. No, none yet. Otherwise my fingers will be tapping for a long time and we won't get any animatic progress done. I like saving points a little bit soon. That's fair. You at least want to have enough. You at least want to have enough to be able to join in with a hydrate train, eh? A chugga chug train. Chugga chug train. Choo train? How did we say it was? A choo chug train. I don't know. My brain's just so short-circuited. This is way too desaturated. Chugga chug train. My brain's just really... Nah. Excited is a hard word to say or to spell. I feel like I need to sneeze again. It's just up my nose. Hey, there we go. Relief. Sweet, sweet relief. Maybe both? Fair. Okay then. Oh, why is that incredibly not the colour that I wanted? There we go. It really merges into the lower bits again. Although not so much on screen, I guess. Thank you. Thank you guys, you're so sweet. Let me know if I should mute for those kind of things, because I don't really think about it. But if it's I don't know, disgusting to hear through the microphone, or I don't know what people think, then let me know if it makes you uncomfortable. I'll try and remember to mute. Chugga chugga choo choo. The chug train. Don't need to mute, it's fine. Okay. You need to say this. Okay. How kind of you guys. Right, let's do a bit of shading of Cleo's hair. How much we love to shade Cleo's hair. It's because it's so curly. And also long hairs just takes longer to shade, obviously, anyway. To kind of figure out the shapes and stuff. Sometimes it's wrong, and oh look! I haven't done a very good job of colouring that in, have I? There we go. Oh, finger bird. I feel like we need to have a lighter colour going towards the... I mean, theoretically, once we have the shadows down, we can just alpha lock and then colour over it. I guess. think she's kind of got a middle parting in my brain. It's kind of like how her hair works. It needs to come from somewhere kind of thing and flow somehow. Why is it so hard? I used to have great trouble drawing short hair because you can hide a lot of sins with long hair where you don't understand how stuff works and anatomy and all that. I'll never complain about having to draw short hair again. How about that? Is that alright? That's okay. Then I shall shade the rest of the body, although it's not as important. It's definitely been multiplied. Gosh. Sometimes the colours just look way too saturated, so they don't look saturated enough. Or too saturated. Yeah, oh well. Highlights. Add layer. Clipping mask. And I've always... Oh, hello. I buy palettes. I've always been using this palette for shading and highlighting for some reason. It's one that I downloaded. That is not clear. Do a bit of like light highlighting. Kind of where the spark would be hitting her. And we'll do a bit more even lighter highlighting with like a thingy. Wood-eyed puppy is going well. Awesome. Look forward to seeing that in the Discord. I kind of want like, more vibrant colours. Maybe. I don't know. Ellie's excited. Cooking mask. Add. Need to highlight some Scott. Same, bit of light highlighting, and then we'll go into more detailed in a bit. Definitely needs like some reddish highlighting in here. Or like a bit of glow from the glow thingies. Puppy void-eyed wren. We need to have a puppy void... Oh, for goodness sake. We need to have a void-eyed wren. It's been a while since we have had a void-eyed character, I guess. It's been a while since we had added to the void-eye army. Let's just... Why not? We'll start with a sketch. Now the question is, does he have sunglasses? Sad. So like ears going down like that, droopy ears. Sad droopy ears. See-through sunglasses, I think, yeah. And then tiny sadness. The Ren Diggity Dog beard. Stuff like that. And then sort of like that. Like that eye is a bit too big. Even for the void eyes, it's a bit big. Sort of like that. And then we have, I guess, sunglasses over the top. Just gotta figure out how I do the sunglasses, I guess. Like that. Kind of. Oh, it's on the same layer as the coloured green. The copy and paste. And clear. There we go. We just need to combine the void, I agree, and combine that. Right. What I am going to do is I'm going to get me a mirror tool. Not reference. Mirror tool, please. Drawing guide. Drawing guide. Symmetry. If you think you can stop the symmetry, that's false. Your team is dialing for help, but I'm ignoring their calls. And when their bodies dissolve, you know that force is on a killing spree. Try to stop my PvP and perish painfully. I've been watching enough Impulse streams to almost know Thingy by heart. Hermit gang. Hermit gang, hermit gang, hermit gang. Such a good song, yeah. I keep tripping over. I don't know Wells' part very well. I kind of always keep forgetting it, and I keep tripping over Ren's lines. Now I'm back. Got some things I gotta say. What's the letter that starts the alphabet A? Do Hermit Gang? You can make me sing. I don't know it completely by heart. I can try. X's part. Oh, X gon' give it to you. I'm gon' give it to you. What lyrical boxing, dropping words on all my foes, and the G team looking unclean, needing some sunscreen. Can't get Impulse's part. I keep tripping over Impulse's part as well. I think honestly, Force's part is the one that I know best. Because I feel like that's kind of like the only one that I can adequately do, having a fairly similar voice to hers in comparison to the rest, because obviously the rest are guys. If you listen to it, you know, otherwise you forget. I'm quite interested to see like how far I can get. Just trying to think. Docs? I kind of think I know docs. If anyone wants to do a musical interlude. I don't know why I'm doing this on, I'm just feeling like using the... Why is Void Iren? I don't know why Void Iren is sad, but we want Puppy Dog with Void Iren. I just fancied using the mirror tool. Musical interlude? You did it? Okay. Right. I'll put the timer on all the same. Now I'm feeling very put on the spot. Okay. No one touches my bush. It all started when Grian touched my redstone. He played himself like a xylophone, set on automatic. Dark Monster was a savage with technical skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I don't know more. Okay, I'll go into false part. I know false part. If you think you can stop the symmetry, that's false. Your team's dialing for help, but I'm ignoring their calls. And when the body's dissolved, you think that boss is on a killing spree. I'm putting the music on, this is too awkward. Try to stop my PvP and perish painfully. I'm the queen of hearts, heads, and body parts. Diamond armor can't compare to my martial arts. I send a poison dart to make you breathe your final breath. G-Team's name will be the only thing next. G-Team's name will be the only thing next. Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's never lazy. Darn it. The impulse is never lazy. Tangle, why would you betray me? Now my scope is aiming. Better run to cover from all the gas, but ILIP thing. You know what? Forget this. I'm getting the things out. I'm doing it. I'm getting the lyrics up. I really want to do this well. Hermit Gang lyrics. I'm feeling okay, so. It all started when Grian touched my redstone. He played himself like a xylophone, set on automatic. Dark Monster is a savage with technical skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I'm the legend of the NHO. I forgot that. With Etho Beef and Double O, Doc MC is coming for you sevenfold. Got Ren Dog and other firemen to douse the flames. You shoot at this Leviathan. Iska can try again. Wells, I don't know Wells Knight's part with like the beats and everything, so I'll do Impulse's part because I really messed that one up. Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's crazy, can't face me. Impulse is never lazy. Tango, why would you betray me? Now my scope is aiming better. Run from cover more of the gas balls that I be taming. Without a stand, without a hesitation, my creations are amazing. Better watch your step or the G team will end up blazing. Who is the better team? There is no controversy, but before it's said and done, you'll be begging us for mercy. Hermit gang, Hermit gang. Okay, there we go. There you go. I couldn't read stream for that. Welcome, Albie. Welcome, Albie. For wealth. I don't know it so well. I feel real bad. Well, this is the only part you can do well. Well, we can even each other out. I'll do falsest part. You do wells. Who's gonna do the others? Welcome back, Starry. You missed something there. Someone clip that if they want to. We're making a void eye run. We've kind of lost stuff. Caffeinated, animated, redstone. Impulses is just like he's there and he's blazing. Have to write it down. Living. Now the thing is with Ren's void eyes. It's hard to do with. Let's get the assisted layoff because I now need to do the hair. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the sunglasses and the void eyes. Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. Why? Why is that so stuck in my head? I've been, like, as a background thing, whilst drawing the animatic, I've been watching, Impulse's, like, old Impulse's old, Among Us streams. And with every, break, you have Hermit Gang come on, and, like, every time it comes, I have to stop drawing, and I'm just like, vibe, yes. Headbang, amazing. You've never heard it? You've been missing out. Oh my gosh, it's it's from back in the Civil War. Teen Star made an entire diss track on Team G, and it was great. It was legendary. Clips being made. Gosh, I'm just every now and again I'm running a hand through my hair. It's just the tangliest thing at the moment. I don't know why. I feel like we need kind of like a sad ponytail as well. Sort of like that. No, that's a bit of a skinny ponytail. I don't know how to ponytail. There we go. Kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, in the Civil War, I was kind of like, I was on G Team's side because I followed most of the people on G Team back then. But, yeah. You clipped too late. No! We missed it. It'll be in the VOD. Background fantasy music as well, yeah. Hermit Gang with background fantasy music. Drawing assist. Let's try these void eyes then. They're literally going to be like the same shape as the glasses. I don't really want that. They're just not going to be as big as the other ones. I think that's alright though. Oh, hello. I've even got Ren's colour palette, so this is great. There we go. Maybe, You know what? Guys, Ren's just gonna have... His void eyes is gonna be his glasses. Combine down. Let's just do the colouring of Ren Diggity Dog. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We're basically I'm clipping mask on top of it. Oh, my brother's home. I hear him laughing noisily. Oh no, I don't want to flipping drawing assist. Why is that there? There we go. What am I drawing? We had the every now and again we add to. So we've got like these emotes in our Discord. So far we have Void Eye Green, Void Eye B-dubs, and Void Eye Sausage, and Void Eye Glasses. Yeah, and every now and again we have like it comes up in conversation where we think, oh, we should add to the Void Eye group. We also have the Void Eye Bees, and that's where it started. That's where the whole thing started, is when I gave Gems Bees in the Hermitcraft Animatic Void Eyes. And since then, we've just been giving everyone Void Eyes. And we've been adding them as emotes to the Discord. There we go. And B. And it's just every now and again, it just comes up in conversation. We're like, yes, we add. We have new one. New Void Eye. And today was one of those days. Because we were going like puppy dog eyes, and then we were like void puppy dog eyes, and then we're like void puppy dog eyes for Ren dog. Ren dog, void dog eyes thingy, whatever it's called. Whatever we decide upon. I don't know if I think I'd actually used a different brush for this. This brush maybe? Light color, yeah. Did I not? I'll just use this brush, why not? And we'll just quickly do this. Quick tangent. I spent way too much time on this tangent. We had the Hermit Gang on the tangent. It's fine. This tangent has gone on for way too long. It's kind of like low intensity doodles. You guys will have to remind me to put this in Discord afterwards. We've now got different emotions for the Void Eyes. We have sad Void Eyes. We have happy Void Eyes, and whatever Green's doing. Mischievous Void Eyes. And then we go black glasses. Not sure if that's black. That actually looks brown. Whatever. No, we'll go black. Gosh, Ren usually has such a colourful colour palette. But as soon as his clothes are gone, it's not much of a colour palette. Green is mischievous, yeah. That's the mischievous Void Eye. There we go. Ren Void Eye. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Let's just make it blink. Go back down. And visible again. There we go. Back to where we were. Where were we? I don't know. I've completely lost track of everything. I was highlighting stuff, wasn't I? Was I doing Scott? Had I already done Scott? You guys got me so far off track. Okay, I was doing Scott. That's a real bad brush for this. Oh, thanks, Albie. But actually, you've only survived, haven't you? We did this one previously. We've just finished this one on stream. And this is the last frame of the whole animatic. I've just realised that I've done a terrible job of colouring in the ground. Let's just duplicate that. Merge it down. And colour in that little corner that I managed to not colour in. I literally can't actually see this on my iPad. It's so dark. So I need to reference the computer screen. There we go. I have a shirtless ready. No. I'm not drawing that. I'm not drawing that. But yeah, we did this one. We've already done this one today, and basically I'm just doing the precursor to that frame quickly. Well, quickly. I need to hide it now. So every time I exit out, I need to hide it so that you guys can't see the previous frames. So yeah, we've got that one that we're working on right now, and that'll be that one. Explosion. Go boom. Yeah, Ellie, you did not. You put that in all of our heads now. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure there's fan art out there of shirtless Ren. I bet someone's done the shirt meme. Yeah, if you, or like whatever. What is it called? The cleavage meme? You know, where there's different types of cleavages and you can see more and more and more. Until oh. Until I don't have to draw his clothes is what was see the dogs. Thought's gone. No, we're not thinking about that. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna nope out of there. We're drawing Scott right now. Let's concentrate on Scott, and we're gonna concentrate on Scott having clothes, the fact, and rejoice in the fact that he has clothes, and yeah. My fault. No one else had that image in their head. No one else put that in her head. Right. I've completely lost track of everything that I was doing. Was I even? Have I even shaded? No, I haven't highlighted the pearl yet. Okay. Things always get derailed when I have to draw, or when I decide to draw a void eye. Right. I will get this palette out again. Highlight pearl a little bit. She's a lot further away from everything, so she wouldn't get as much red. Broke me a little. Yeah. My poor little brain can't handle. It's just because Ren has a bit of a flirty nature about him, and you know he'd own walking around shirtless. That's like where my brain has gone. He totally wouldn't be embarrassed. It would be like, yes, ladies, get in line. The diggity be on the way. I want to know how to post a drawing on Rita. And you want to post it on Discord? Oh, you can post it on Discord. You just save it as like a PNG. And then you have like an ad. I don't know what Critter is. Is that the drawing program you use? Usually you can save the image. Worst case, if you don't know how to save the image, you could take a screenshot and then post that. Crop it a bit. Kita's drawing her. Okay. Yes, that's true though. Yeah, right. With in regards to Ren's owning it. I think he and Scar. I mean, we all know Scar loves running around shirtless. That's the eraser that I'm looking at. Yeah, both. Ladies, get in line. All the signs say to notify your next of kin. The diggity dog, spitting balls. Oh gosh, what are his lyrics? Hold on. Duck doesn't even have a shirt. Yeah, true. They'll be part of the no shirt gang. I kind of started doing a bit more detailed highlighting on Pearl here. Because the more generic highlighting doesn't really work for her because she's not that close to the right light. Yeah, I don't know who she freaking with. Adios. Oh. Making me play Mario Kart. Oh, you enjoy Mario Kart and hopefully friendships aren't broken. That's all I can say. Hopefully your friendships stay intact. Mario Kart's a good game. You guys seen all the new maps that they've brought out on the DLC? I think you like the no joking. Same. Yeah. It's not going to be something I'm going to be drawing. That's what I can tell you. Admittedly, though, in this animatic there is a shirtless Scar. But that's just because I'm trying to stay true to his skin. And I have drawn shirtless Scar before. Funny enough. This conversation has just gone in a very weird direction, and I feel like I should change the subject. So I'll finish shading Pearl here. No, not shirtless Scar, please. Damn it. Yeah. Although I thought it was quite funny. I don't know if you guys saw like his skin, but like his yellow skin had slightly shirtless Scar, and then his red skin had, or like his buttons were slightly undone, and like red Life Scar had his buttons completely undone. It wasn't really visible in the series, but if you go back on his like on his name MC history, it's visible. Please change the shot. Okay, I just continue. I just continue talking about it. Anyone? Conversation topics? My mind's just gone in a blank, honestly. Filled with cursed images. We're almost done with this one. We're almost done here. Sorry, Ellie. I'm sorry. It was you who brought up the shirtless part. Void up puppy is almost done. Wonderful Void. Lovely. I just want to change the subject. I'll make sure to post the Void Eye Ren once. Hello? Yeah. I was tapping undo and it wasn't undoing. I was like, no, panic. Undo button, no work. I'll make sure to put add it to the Discord emotes. Void Eye Ren. When we get round to it. Oh gosh, you're not feeling. Yeah, that's not a pleasant degree. It's not a pleasant temperature. It's been okay here in the last week. It's like barely gone above 30, which is bearable for me. I've been quite active, so I've been quite thankful that it hasn't been stupid hot. But oh man, hot temperatures. Very warm. Clear. I don't know who she's with. All the signs say. I'm gonna have to learn. Is that warm or cold? That is real hot. That is 90 Fahrenheit. More than 90 Fahrenheit. Maybe? Don't quote me on that. I'm like, with all the talk that we've had about weather, I'm feeling like I'm starting to get a feel for the difference between Fahrenheit, especially when it's hot weather, and cold weather. But yeah. 93 Fahrenheit. Yes, good guess. More than 90 is what I said. I'm starting, with all the conversation we had, I'm starting to like get a feel for it. Alpha Scott in his line art layer. I'm gonna keep the line art of the fuse because reasons. No, so that it's more visible. Usually the like whole idea with this is, yes, okay, adding highlights, but also accentuating line art that is in the shadow as well, so that you can actually see the line art in the shadow. Otherwise it kind of just goes lost. I'm not. I feel sorry for you, my dude. It's an awful heat. He's so happy he's gonna die. Yeah! I feel like that's a quote from something. So happy. Oh, it's, I'm thinking of, it's so fluffy I'm gonna die! From Despicable Me. Back to Scott. This is once again a scuffed bit of line art here. And then we just do a little bit of colouring of the pearl. Cold, don't want to close the window. Oh, hello. Half lock. Well, if you close the window, you won't be cold anymore. Funnily enough. I know, great advice that I give. That's what people come here for, my great life-changing advice. There we go. Okay. Got 22. 22 degrees. That's quite a pleasant temperature. Quite nice. Okay. So I'm thinking the background is bugging me a bit. It's a bit bland. It's just it's setting up for the next frame, obviously. But I think I'm gonna just make it a bit brighter to the center, you know, where the explosion is in the next frame. Just kind of to warrant drawing these characters as light as they are. And I might even actually make like this a grassy hill. Like a dark green. Oh, well, I'll lock it first. Hello, can I alpha lock? Thank you. I'm kind of sitting on a grassy hill so you can kind of see the details of the hill. Sort of like that. It's night and it's cold. Everyone has different perceptions of what they find as hot and what they find as cold. I need to look up at the computer screen because honestly, you know what I could do? Set my brightness up a bit higher. Wow, that helps a lot. Oof, I can see everything now. How has that taken me 2.5 hours to do? I need to shade Scott a bit more. I just saw his trousers here. And then we also have like a shadow on where the dude's sitting. See? What colour is that? Hello? Is it blue? I don't want you to be blue. No blue. Probably a bad brush to do this with in hindsight. 25 plus is too hot for me. Anywhere between, say, 17 and 25 is my ideal heat. It's perfect for me. Between 25 and 30 is uncomfortable. Anything above 30 and I just want to be shot. No. I'm only slightly half joking. There we go. So he's on a hill. Sort of like that. I guess. Lost too much texture there. What I will do is I will draw into the into the lower parts of it. There we go. It's on a hill. It's fairly bright outside actually. It all looked very dark from my screen. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to quickly exit out of this image and compare it to the other one. Considering they're two following frames, it's quite important to see the difference between the two. It's alright. Sorry for the flashing if it's bad. I might make the light on the ground also visible. As in the oven that is the UK right now. I'm not, thankfully. I'm quite happily sat here on the main continent. Alpha lock, and we'll just. You know what? I'm gonna big boom indeed. Indeed. I'm gonna copy and paste the grass hill, and I'll work from that to have some sort of consistency. Oh, hello. Go back, please. Thank you. Be awkward now if we had a breakage in the streamage. It's kind of like up to that moment where it's not really worth restarting up the stream again just to say goodbye. So if the stream suddenly dies, then I won't restart, basically. Coming towards the end like this. It's already pretty dark, actually. It looks like that on my screen, I don't know. A bit darker. And then we will have an overlay layer. Have an that's why it was dark. Layer below. That's fine. Clipping mask, overlay, and we'll add a bit of the orangey red tint in a very liberal way. Okay. Very liberally. There we go. Oh, it's actually barely visible on the computer screen. But it honestly doesn't need to be that visible. I was very intent on keeping these guys silhouettes. They ended up being much more detailed than I had anticipated them to be. But, yeah. Boom. I love how shading makes Pearl look less worried in this frame than she is in this frame. It's exactly the same eyebrow if you look at it closer. Weird. Anyway. Big boom! I think I shall call it there, guys. I think it's time to call it there. We've been at it for 2.5 hours. We've finished 2 frames, 2 important frames. Gosh, I'm so slow when I'm so slow when I'm on when I'm streaming, but that's fine. Have a good time. Hope you guys do too. Let's see if there's anybody online for me to raid. I've got to open Twitch first. How do I open Twitch? There we go, that's off. Nope. Nope. Nobody live. Nobody live. So in that case, you guys know exactly what's coming. Looks great as usual. Thank you very much. I won't forget Puppy Dog Rain. I'll do that off stream immediately. Ugh. it's definitely more funny with you guys. Have a better time. Adios. Yes, yes, yes. Well, thank you so much for hanging out in this little corner of the internet. I plan to, let's see. So I can't stream Sunday or Monday, probably not Tuesday. So I'll maybe stream tomorrow. Just to get another bit of thing done. Although I have no idea what frame I would stream because a lot of them are just kind of like not that interesting anymore, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. Autocorrect, no. Dios, Dios. But yeah, I might get a stream tomorrow. I'll have to figure out a frame to stream to draw. But animatic progress is along the way. I'm looking forward to sharing this thing with you guys. It's going to be a lot of work for the edit, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to every part of it. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out in this corner of the internet. I hope you had fun. I very much did. And that all that is left for me to do is send you guys off into the void that is the internet. Yes, have a good day, night, everyone. As Albie said, bye-bye.